Let's discuss about the ITTOs. First, inputs. There are three. In that, the first one is project management plan. And in it, it's a risk management plan. The risk management plan lists the roles and responsibilities of project team members and other stakeholders for risk management. This information is used when allocating owners for agreed upon risk responses. The risk management plan also defines the level of details for the risk management methodology for the project. It also specifies risk threshold for the project based on the risk appetite of the key stakeholders, which defines the acceptance target of risk responses. The next is project documents. There are three in it. First, lessons learned register. Lessons learned in the previous project regarding implementing the risk responses can be applied to improve the effectiveness of this process. Lessons learned register provides information about what worked and what did not work on the current project and on past similar projects. Lessons learned can be used to reduce the risk of repeating the same mistake and take full advantages of potential opportunities. Risk register. Of course, the risk register will contain agreed risk response and the nominated risk owners. Risk report. The risk report will have information about overall project exposure and the risk response strategy. This information will be a key input to implement risk response. The third and the last input is organizational process asserts. Lessons learned repository from similar completed projects that indicates the effectiveness of particular risk responses. Risks from past similar projects are some of the key inputs. Next, tools and techniques. First, expert judgment. SME to validate or modify risk response if necessary and decide how to implement them in most effective and efficient manner. Interpersonal and team skills. Here it's influencing. Some risk response actions may be owned by the people outside the immediate project team or who have other competing demand. The project manager may need to exercise influencing to encourage nominated risk owners to take necessary actions wherever required. The last one is project management information system. Project management information system that can integrate schedule, resource, cost, and agreed upon risk response plans and their associated activities. Now let's talk about the outputs. Change request. Implementation of risk responses may result in a change request to the cost and schedule baselines or other components of the project management plan. Change requests are processed for review and disposition through perform integrated change control process. The next one is project documents updates. There are five. First, issue log. Where issues are identified as part of implement risk response process, they are recorded in the issue log. Lessons learned register. The lessons learned register is updated with information on challenges encountered when implementing risk responses and how they could have been avoided, as well as approaches that worked well for implementing risk responses. The next one is project team assignments. Upon implementing the risk response, the team assignments get updated. This helps to track risk response implementation. Risk register. The risk register will get updated in case of any change from the previously agreed risk response. The last one is risk report. Changes to agreed upon risk responses get updated in risk report. Alright, that wraps up the ITTO. Let's move to the next process.